being human with you. No evil, you need to know evil to truth seek. Unbelief we must reconcile, see, hear and speak. No greater cause than to let the secret of love's light leak. Unpause no more, open the truth and cry out, see, hear and speak. No blind light to lose your way, no deaf ear to truth today. No voiceless heart, let me hear you say, see, hear, and speak. See, hear, and speak indeed. Being Human with You, Episode 6, and the Friday reflections of Episode 6. At time of recording, I've just about managed to get Episode 6 of the Being Human with You podcast into Spotify. Why? Time. Time, no technical issues. Normally the episodes are released on a Monday. I did a live in YouTube of the most recent episode, Episode 6. We were talking about the present and being in the moment, here and the now. So it made complete sense to share that live. And as a result of that and other factors, time factors, I didn't get round to editing the audio version. But at time of recording, which is Thursday, the day before Friday Reflections, again, back to time, the Episode 6 is in Spotify. And I want to emphasize that. Why do I want to emphasize that? Because it's an alternative. It's another means of sharing in what we're sharing together, which is being human. You may prefer the visual. The visual, generally speaking, is going to be me, by the way. But don't let that put you off. But you may prefer to listen in the car. Of course, you can't watch in the car, certainly not safely. That's where Spotify comes in for you. When you perhaps watch an episode, also remember that you can listen at further times in the future. And again, the reason is this amplification, this expansion of very human-centric messages. I'm not here to talk about politics. We might touch on subjects of politics, religion, celebrity, mass media, academia. Ultimately, I'm not here to talk about division. I might talk about some of the causes of division, but I don't want to overemphasize them and us and them, all of these polarities. Now, it's the thought that came to me. I'll be careful how I share this. I will be sharing soon a brand new intro piece of music written exclusively for the Being Human with You podcast. I'm not going to do that yet. It's pretty much close to pre-mastered, but it's got a little bit more to do yet. And even when it's pre-mastered, I don't mind sharing it. I will share it before it's released. So those of you who are regularly here, you will hear before it's spoken, before it's shared. And that's another thing I want to grow, expand, amplify, is this thought of sharing together. That's where the comments come in. Now, if you are listening in Spotify, I know there are ways and means that you can do that. And or come over and join us on the YouTube channel, Ray Coates Voice. Drop comments in, because that for me is the home of the communication of being human. I'm not saying it's where the only place you'll find it, but within what I'm sharing. That's the point. I'll share this across other social media platforms, but YouTube, Spotify are the main places I'm encouraging individuals to share their human thoughts and feelings. So I'm going to give a little bit of what episode 6 was. Check it out, the full episode, it was live. Tug of time. Tug of time. So without doing the whole episode, I used as a comparison a tug of war, and talking about at times we are perhaps pulling against the past and the future. I think all of us as human beings, we're kind of that warring against the past. We're warring against the future. Well, simple message, check back episode 6 and find out how in the thoughts that arrived at me, I took that a step or two further to encourage this idea of time, past, present, future. I've just recently shared a TikTok live. I'm doing more walk and talk lives currently. In the UK, I can't speak for the entire UK, but in the Northwest, wonderfully, it's flipping hot. It's flipping hot. It's really, really humid. And sometimes inside the house, I've got the window open at the moment. You might possibly hear some fractional outside noise. Well, that's human. That's human. But it is quite warm. So therefore, singing, not so much at the moment. I'm kind of got toying around with the idea at the moment of doing some busking because the weather's so great. So I might be doing that and doing that live in TikTok over the next few days. But quite a few walk and talks. And I was between these thoughts, ironically walking over a bridge was part of what I was doing, Kingsway Bridge, near to where I live in Warrington, and then by the river. And then I started thinking, tug of time, tug of war, episode 6, check it out. Then I thought episode 7, where we've done 2 episodes of the past, we've done 2 episodes of the present, one of those was live, episode 6. Now it kind of makes sense, let's now move towards the future. We'll keep moving across all of those timelines because they are constant and connected is the message I'm sharing. And as I was walking along doing this TikTok live, I was thinking about tug of time, tug of war, getting the past and the future time, those time zones, the past and the future on our team, so that then we can have more success. We've got a stronger resistance pull against what can be perceived to be the enemy at times and experiences in life. If we can have a more healthy relationship with the past, a more healthy relationship with the future, well, we're stronger. So therefore, with time, with life, with the things that we're meeting, the challenges that we're facing, we've got more strength. We can pull with greater ease because we've got the past and the future on our team. Giving away a bit there, but check out the episode because there's tons more as well. So that's not everything. So I was talking about that in this TikTok live. And then, because I was walking by the river and this thought was arriving at me already, was rowers. Now, I'm not an expert, don't claim to be, don't need to be. But I know when they're rowing, I don't know why I'm doing that, whether they do that or both, I guess. But they are using the resistance of the water, which is both dense and also fluid, which means they can cut through the water, so to speak. They're using that to pull against. So they're using the resistance to their advantage to create traction, leverage, propulsion. Do you see where this is going? And that's the future. So we're using the current situation and what could be perceived to be the resistance, the difficulty in the present time, and or the current, the flow to go with. When I was sharing this live, good friend of mine, incredible supporter, Terry, made some great comments about the importance of now, the importance of life, and how we should take advantage of life, because we're not guaranteed the future. We don't know how much. Then Terry made a fantastic comment about swans. So how they glide on the water surface is a thought that's been shared, and you may be familiar with it. But in the moment I was sharing, it was absolutely, completely on point. And not only did it enable me in that moment to share to those that were there, it also affected me personally too. And it's this thought, and I might be pretty much quoting Terry, which is, their legs would be going like hell underneath the water. That's us, isn't it? That's us at times. That's how it feels. But that's not what people see. So we know. We're in the known. Even though, excuse me, even though it's a struggle at times, we can use what can be perceived to be opposing forces for our propulsion. This is not toxic positivity. I'm not even claiming this is positivity. What I am sharing is we get to choose. So I'm not saying just carry on even though things are difficult. Not at all. Because that takes time. But what we can do is work on utilizing the experience. And that has to be our choice and in our way and on our terms. So I'm not preaching, I'm not prescribing, I'm not. I see a number of influences in social media, and a lot of those that I click on and watch what they're doing, I'm interested in, because I know they're the type of people that share a very grounded, real message. It's not this pink, fluffy, meaningless, trite shite. Hopefully that won't get the video kicked out, but that meaningless, just treacle. It's treacle, really. It's not real. My thought is not that. Use the things that bad are happening against you. Use the tough stuff to move forwards. It's not that. But it is over a course of time where we choose. Everything is power of some degree, isn't it? Even when we feel weakened. But again, I emphasize, it's our choice as to when we put that oar in and we pull against. So, without going too much into that, that will be episode 7. And that will be the future. Talking about the future. And I'm interested to know from you as a parting thought in this Friday Reflections for episode 6. So effectively, the Friday Reflections is the bridge between. It's the bridge between the previous episode and the upcoming episode. But more than that, it's the opportunity of a bridge for you and us. Because I look forward to your comments. I'm projecting, I'm propelling. And then, in this place, YouTube and Spotify, others will be able to gain from your experience. That's a wonderful thought, isn't it? And as human beings, we're surrounded by tons of experience. Too many times, experts. We're going to call in the expert to talk about whatever the thing is. In certain areas, yes, but not all. In life, we are all experts, or more accurately, experiencers. So my thought is, my vision is this: populating the comments with as many human beings as possible with all of that wonderful experience. So here is the comment request. How do you take the present and the past and use that? Use that as a propulsion energy. How do you do that? If you're finding that a challenge and you're happy to share, how do you find that a challenge? How is it that the past and the present blocks you? It's like you're trying to, it is like you are trying to row through treacle. And that could also come into when people share that toxic positivity, maybe without taking it into a kind of negative bias. Negative positive exists. I'm not putting those as, bad, good, not at all. You might want to share, those cliched comments. Time is a great healer. There's an example. Yeah. It does take time, but not particularly personally a great fan of these phrases that are trotted out. If you are feeling like you're rowing through treacle or even concrete that's not quite set, it's still there, but it's setting and it's getting more and more difficult. How would you like that to be? Are there ways that you think you possibly consider could be helpful, but you're finding difficult to put into practice? And I'm sure I'll think of some and I'll come out with them, because none of us have got all of the answers. And those that portray they have, they're not living in reality. So, there we are. There's an interesting thought. Let's have some outro music. We're going to have 3 pieces. We're going to have a snippet slightly fading halfway of From This Day On, the final track from the album Inside of Me. That's everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube, Bandcamp. Ideally go to Bandcamp, download. Makes an incredible difference to a creator like me. If you already have, thank you so much. And if you already have, encourage others too, because it does make a big difference. Then a very present-based song. Incredible. Myself and Rob Fox, Udea Gaze, an EP of 4 songs. The 3rd track, or is it the final one? It's the final one. It's the 4th track. A-I-A-I-I, or All Is As It Is. Let me say that again. All is as it is. Very much moment based. Then we're going to have a full play of the 3rd track from the recently released album, Oversoul, The Reform. If you search Ray Coates, you'll find Inside of Me, Oversoul, The Reform, Bandcamp, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube, etc. Udea Gaze, likewise. Udayagaze. You'll find the EP everywhere, but you can also download from Bandcamp under the name Udea Gaze. Look forward very much to being with you again soon. Keep being the amazing human being that you are. Remember those comments, share your thoughts, Spotify, YouTube, and we will be back together for episode 7 of Being Human with you, propelling, rowing into the future. From this day on, I sign off these songs, authentically yours. Forgetful thief, what did you achieve by gaining opinion at the doors? From this day on, if I ever bleed again, I'll bleed in my own time. Thank you. From this day on, I'll share inside of me the voice within so true. From this day on, has begun. From this day on, past be gone. From this day on I belong. From this day on, the reflection in the mirror of me is no longer formed by your deceit. From this day on, whatever my name, I owe my life and I've got the receipt. From this day on, father, mother, sisters, others, it's time for me to begin. From this day on, if you want to destroy me, then cast the first stone if you're without sin. From this day on, past be gone. From this day on, past be gone. From this day on, I belong. Evolution, revolution, creation is it time? Follow the science, time's reliance. Is it flat or is it round? Money trial, blind compliance is the research found. Follow the trail, systems rigged to fail. Time marches to its own sound. Time flows, hold it, don't waste it. Time flows, to belong. We are here. We are here. We are here. Belong. Revolution, no control, constitution. Isn't it ironic how it flies? Weigh every moment amount, make every tick count. For time marches. We are here. Floods, Cronus. We are here. We are here. We are